Alright, welcome back. This is the Brinyte HL18 Noctua. I reviewed this thing well over a year ago, I believe. I actually lobbed this across my garage, and it still works. Great little EDC light, great little headlamp. I prefer it more as an EDC light. But they went big and did the HL18. Big, huge difference. Fixed a few things I was kind of had issues with, like for instance, I want to be able to just to turn this on, turn this off, not have to hold down the switch like on this one to turn it on and off. It's got a great beam to it. I really do like it. This has been my EDC for a long time. I actually have two of these. I have one in flat dark earth that they sent, and I wanted a black one to beat up on just in case. I wanted to save the flat dark earth one because it was a sample only. It's kind of interesting. I just kind of like things like that. So this is what's in the box. They all charge off of this HL16, PT28, the PT18 I got on my rifle, the XP22 that I have on my pistol. Comes on this. They've had a different variations of this cord. Two of them have been right angle, one of them has been straight. They're all a little different, but they all work in my opinion. You do get a pocket clip. It's three position the way it looks to me. One here, one there, and one way up top. I prefer putting it up here way up top to where you can still bend the head and it's back there. That's another thing I want to mention. If you look at these side by side, you see the buttons, you flip them around, you see the charging ports, they're backwards. See what I mean? That's just a little weird if you're used to carrying this and you want to switch over to this. Just know the buttons are backwards. So like I said, I put it one up actually. I think that's the most comfortable because then it doesn't move around as much. It seems like on these two, there's a little slop and it moves around. I'll show you. See? Just flops around. Same thing on the bottom one. So that's the way to go in my opinion. And if you're going to run this as a headlamp, you can have it if you, so you got Brinyte sitting there, and you can have it if you want the head on this side or on this side. Real simple to do. Push it on there. Put it where you want it. Okay, at the night shot, you'll understand what I mean. It's more of a hot spot than a flood, like the PT28. So, like I said, turn it on once, hold it down, there's your turbo. But, it's got memory. Turn it off, turn it back on. That's actually medium, there's turbo. I don't care too much for that. There's your low, medium, high, turbo. If you turn it off, then hold it down, you got your moonlight. Double click it, go straight to turbo. Turn it off, turn it back on, right back to medium or high. I'm not a big fan of that. I want to turn it on and be on turbo or whatever I left it on besides strobe or whatever else. Which if you hit it 3 times, go to strobe. Did I lock it out? Nope, guess not. Just turn it off. You can lock it out though. You click it 5 times. Click it 5 times to turn it back on. And yeah. It seems like I started this trend back when I did the review for this. Pull out the knife and then just stick it to it. And now everybody has a picture of a knife in a tree with a flashlight stuck to it. Even people on another flashlight's page were doing that. And I don't get it. I forgot to talk about the batteries. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh yeah, I'll show you on this. It says sample, not for sale. Right there on the bottom. So I got another unicorn sample light. Alright, so this is an 18650. I got a box for an 18650. Nothing in it. This was already in the light. I don't know if it comes with 1 or 2. Brinyte. I have no clue. I probably need to look on their page, and I'll do that right now because I'll put it right there. How many 18650s comes with this little bugger? Alright, now we can go do the light test. I'll show you a couple of other Brinyte offerings. This is the HL18 Noctua. We're going to start off in high. You can barely see the fence line over there. To this standing structure, I'd say that's about 50 feet, maybe 60. Look at the medium, low, barely see it in the moonlight. Okay, next is the PT28 Oathkeeper. We're going to start in low because that's just the way the UI is on this one. Medium, high, and turbo. You can almost see out to that fence line pretty well. And in low you can actually see the structure. Medium, high, and high you really go out there and see that that fence line. And then turbo, damn. Let's look off this direction, see how far we can see over this way. Just nuts. Alright, it's the next day. I want to give my final thought on the HL18. I don't think I really got to show the knurling off too much. This is always a fidget factor. I always said that with the HL16. I wish the detent was a little stronger. I mean, it's not gonna like really move around too much. I wish the pocket clip, these two intentional places to put the pocket clip was a little bigger, or the pocket clip fit better, or all in general a different pocket clip design. I'd had issues with the PT28. Twice I've lost the clip and did find it. I had to retrace my steps. Once was at a beer event and I was pretty drunk and it took me a bit to find it, but I found it. It does have the reverse clip feature, depending on if you want to put the clip this way, facing that way. You can put it on the bill of your hat. However else, the way it is now, it will go on a bill of a hat and then you can still move the head on it. I still personally think the very top unintentional place to put the pocket clip is the best place to put the pocket clip. Like I said, the reversing of the button and the charging port, I don't know why. This has the brightest, shiniest looking reflector I've ever seen, and I love the blue. I didn't bring out the 16, but the 16 is more of a matte. This is more of a shiny electric blue. Other than that, everything is great about it. I love the knurling that they did, especially on the one of their other models. I'm not going to say what model it is because I don't want you to disregard this one, because the knurling looks better on the other one in my opinion. So, alright, there you go. That is my new EDC, and we'll see how it works compared to the PT28. I want to thank Brinyte, and we'll be seeing you.